one of those mornings. Time under tension, we're gonna work the shoulders and the lower extremities, but we're gonna work the shoulders and the lower extremities in small details, which will seem easy to do, and it'll be easy to cheat at, but we want you to work especially hard, connecting into the core, figuring out how to draw all the work from the extremities, like you're pulling from cords from your shoulders and your hips, all the way to your center. So what we're gonna do first is start with stance. Feet parallel, hips width apart. So it's a little more narrow than you might think. Then we want you to push. Abs are nice and tight. We want you to lift up nice and tall. Now we start time under tension as you fire up your calves. Externally rotate, fire up your quads. Then we're going to turn on first chakra, that's your pelvic floor. Second chakra, which is your lower abs. Third chakra, your upper abs. Then we're going to draw those shoulder blades down and back. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in that tummy. Really draw everything in. Time under tension means your quads are on, calves are on, everything stays on. There's no cheating. It's going to be working muscles the rest of this class. We're going to try to keep the work out of the joints as we do our little squat. You're going to squat down, your quads stay on. When you hit the bottom is the easiest point to turn off. I want you to keep it on. And then we're going to come back up. You're going to keep everything on. And again, the other point to turn off is when we hit the top, we're going to go slowly up and down. Keep your lats on, your quads are working, calves are working. That pelvic floor is stabilizing and your abs are on, sucking that tummy. At no point does anything turn off, and at no point does the work go into your joints. We want to keep the work out of the joints. Sucking that tummy, keep breathing. Keep your lats on.
Keep splitting the mat with your feet. Pull that energy through the arches of your feet. Lift the pelvic floor. Try to initiate the movement through your core.
On this last one, we're gonna stay low. Knees are bent, quads are on, abs are on. Notice how easy it is for you to go, okay, I'm at the bottom, let's see what we can turn off. We want you to keep everything on. Your abs are engaged, you're sucking in your tummy. Now you're gonna take your right arm. You're gonna bring it across your body. It's gonna be an action of pulling it across your body like that, but we're gonna stop it with your opposite hand. So you're creating an oppositional force. Abs are nice and tight, and this creates an upper ring in the upper body of energy. Keep your abs engaged. You're gonna lift your arm up and down. If you're doing this correctly, it should be in muscles. It should almost start burning right away because we're not used to using these muscles all the time on. Abs are nice and tight, sucking your tummy. In the upper extremities, it's really easy to turn things off because it's non-weight bearing. In the lower half of the body, it's easy not to connect. Abs are nice and tight, and here we go. We're gonna circle around, you're gonna keep ripping it apart. This is our second week of doing this, and I absolutely see you guys' arms are starting to change shape and get a whole lot more tone. Keep your abs engaged. Keep pulling apart, opposite direction. That was 5, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. I knew it, it was 5. Keep breathing. Whoa, keep ripping apart. And good, that was 5. Sorry, one more. Thought I had it down. Okay, we're just gonna do the opposite. You're gonna take that arm, you're gonna try to move it out to the left. You're gonna grab a hold of it, prevent it, and you're ripping it apart. Abs are engaged, lift and lower. Once again, it's really easy to turn off the upper extremities because they're non-weight bearing. Keep your abs engaged, keep that upper ring going on. Was that 5?
4.
Oh, okay.
5.
Okay, let's do the circle. Keep ripping it apart. You're trying to rip your hands apart. This is the opposition of force. Keep your abs engaged. 5.
4.
Oh my goodness. If your arms are not tired, you're doing something wrong.
5.
Go in the opposite direction. If you hear your joints crackling and popping, that means you're not turning on enough muscles. Keep your abs engaged, quads are on, we're staying in that lower squat. Oh, what number is that?
4.
Oh my goodness.
5.
Okay, shake those arms out. Okay, this arm's gonna push across midline. It's like you're trying to push something over but keep your chest forward. Then you're gonna take your opposite hand, you're gonna push into it. Abs are nice and tight. So even though you're pushing, you're kind of keeping this elbow a little bit inward, and then you're just gonna lift up and down. You're pretending you have a credit card between your hands, and someone's put a string on it and is trying to pull it away from you. You don't want them to get that credit card. Keep your abs engaged, keep your knees bent, keep your butt relaxed. What number is that?
5.
Okay. We're gonna do circles as you keep it. So in terms of your body, it stays over here, but what we're doing is moving our torso, so it looks like that aspect is changing, but it's learning to move from your center, keeping that upper ring going on.
5.
Okay, go in that opposite direction. Keep your abs engaged, keep squeezing that credit card, don't let them pull it away from you. It's one of those 36% APR.
5.
Okay, good. Switch sides. You're gonna take this arm across your body. You're pushing this way. It's gonna meet it. You're gonna push it, and we're gonna start out by lifting and lowering. Don't lose your credit card. Suck in your tummy, slight bend on those knees. Jaws are relaxed, abs are nice and tight. Don't let things crackle and pop. You're stabilizing. Okay, circle it around from your center so your abs are turning you. So this is a sit-up if you're doing it correctly. Keep pushing. Suck in that tummy. Your arm should be tired if you're doing this honestly. Opposite direction. Keep that left elbow up, right elbow is more down. Okay, good, shake out those arms. It's gonna be more basic. You're gonna put your hands together, abs are nice and tight, you're sucking in your tummy, you're holding that credit card, squeeze, and you're gonna lift up, abs nice and tight, up over the top of your head, keep squeezing, and then back down. Keep your chest up, abs nice and tight, slight bend in the knees. Your arms should be getting more toned from the last 2 weeks. Okay, keep that squeeze going on.
4.
And I knew we had one more to go. And then keep that squeeze going. 5. I knew that. And here we go. We're gonna do 5 circles. Keep your abs nice and tight. You're moving from your core. You're keeping that squeeze on. Mario's off. Keep squeezing. No, there's no places.
5.
Okay, opposite direction. This is what golfers have a hard time doing, is keeping the upper ring stabilized and moving through your core. But if you get this, you can get a great golf swing.
5.
Okay, good. Shake out those arms. You should have felt your pecs. We're gonna grab your hands, interlock your fingers. You're gonna try to rip your hands apart now. As you pull apart, abs are nice and tight. Lower down into your squat. You're gonna lift and lower. It's like you're chopping wood. Your arms stay straight. There's much dynamic energy in your arms as you create that upper ring. Abs are nice and tight. Pulling apart, pull, pull, pull. Abs are nice and tight, sucking that tummy. Pelvic floor is on. Your lats are on. What number is that?
5.
Okay, here we go, golf swing. Your arms don't bend. Your shoulders don't disarticulate. We're stabilizing the shoulders We're getting dynamic through the core. Keep pulling your hands apart.
5.
Opposite direction. Abs are nice and tight. Keep breathing. Keep pulling apart.
5.
Okay, good. Shake out those arms. You think we're done? We're gonna do this behind us. You're gonna take your hands together back behind you. You're gonna squeeze your hands back behind. Try to get your palms together and you're moving your hands away. Keep your abs engaged. Suck in that tummy as you do this. Squeeze. There's a credit card in between those hands. Chest up. Head over top of your body. Abs on. Okay, now you're gonna interlock your fingers behind your back. You're gonna rip apart, chest goes up, abs are nice tight, rip apart, and you're gonna move your hands away from your body. Suck in that tummy. Okay, you're gonna now take your, right hand, and we're gonna move it away from your body. You're gonna grab a hold of it and not let that happen. And you're gonna move your hands away from your body. Keep pulling apart, suck in your tummy. Don't let that tummy hang out.
9, 10.
Okay, you're just gonna switch hands. Your left hand's gonna go away from your body. You're gonna hook onto it, and it's gonna move away from your body, chest up. Suck in that tummy, and good. Now you're gonna take your right hand. You're gonna push it into your body like you're pushing your back. Your other hand's gonna push it away like it's going away from you. You're gonna create that opposition as you do the same thing. You're moving that hand away from your body. But you're smashing that, still a credit card between your hands. Okay, just reverse your hands. Let's see, we do this one. Going into your body, this one going away. You're going to create that opposition of forces. Abs are nice and tight. Chest up. Let me get that. Okay. Shake it out. You did the lower half of the body. Now, we're going to come to the upper half of the body, which is a little bit easier, actually. Yeah, lower half of the body. You'll see. We're going to work on the details that we've been working on the last couple of weeks on the lower half of the body, which is the 2-inch rule or 2.5-inch rule and the 10.5-inch rule. But first we're going to stretch. Take the block, put it under the ball of your left foot. Your abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. First, second, third chakras are on. Time under tension. So you should not feel this in any joints. We're working muscles. Abs are engaged. Pump your hips forward. Suck in that tummy. So with the upper half of the body, it's easy to unload muscles because you're not using them. So we turn things off and we let ourselves hang in our joints. In the lower half of the body, it's easy to overly turn things on that we use a lot. And because of it, we get really bad patterns. And that's why we're stretching out the calf. It's a very strong muscle that can get into bad behaviors. Okay,
20.
Hip circles. Suck in that tummy. Try not to move your head. Suck in that tummy. Opposite direction. Keep it going on. Remember, every athletic motion is hidden in a circle. Okay, we're gonna switch sides. It wasn't that hard. But like I said, it's gonna be kind of easy, so we want you to work especially hard keeping your core on. First, second, third chakras are on. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. Shoulder blades are down and back. And pump those hips forward. Notice if one calf is tighter than the other, especially earlier in the morning. Now that the days are getting a little cool, kind of nice. Suck in that tummy. Shoulder blades are down and back. Abs are nice and tight. Keep breathing.
20.
Okay. Hip circles. Try not to move that head. Keep that head in between those legs. Just teaching you how to be safe. Opposite direction. Keep breathing. Sucking that tummy. Okay, good. Okay, we're gonna grab our little ball because that's where we're gonna do the initial work with. This ball is actually almost 3 inches in diameter. It's probably a little bit more. It's gonna go under your left foot. We're first gonna roll just because it feels good. Roll out your left foot, keep both feet parallel. Keep your first, second, third chakras on and roll. Sucking your tummy. Jaws relaxed. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna quickly go to the other side.
That tummy.
She's not pointing at me, she's pointing at your guys. Just because of the way the camera angle, it looked like it was pointing at me. Abs are nice and tight, sucking your tummy. Roll out your foot. Oh. Notice if one foot's sore than the other one?
That tummy.
Yeah! It's my shirt. The shirt likes the balloon out.
Well, it sucks in too, though.
Because the wind is blowing and then it stops. Abs are nice and tight. Get it all unsore. Okay, we are going to work the 2.5 inches by taking it up 3, which is the diameter of this ball. So you're going to actually put your right foot so the arch is aligned with the ball. Okay, from this point forward, you are not bending your knees. Your abs stay engaged. Your knees stay bent or straight. Keep your knees straight. Keep your abs engaged. First, second, third chakras are on. Don't take work up into your shoulders, but we're going to lift up. Take your foot over the top of the ball and set it down. Just over and back. It's a little bit higher than we're comfortable with, but it is good practice. Just step over a threshold. The 2.5 inch mark is the height of most thresholds. So we have to be able to get our foot over the top of it without falling over. And that's why I had my cruise ship story where everyone started falling because the thresholds were closer to 6 inches because in case of rain or waves. Get it clearly over the top. I'm having a little trouble as you see, but... Okay, so you're gonna do the other side. You are pulling through your glute medius and your obliques. This is a huge exercise. The abs are nice and tight. Just up, bring it over, bring it back. Whoop. Abs are engaged. Don't bend your knees. This is really going to help you prevent the waddling mechanics that start happening over time because you're lifting your feet up. That means you know how to use your hips. Notice how it gets easier as we do it because your body starts to remember. Remembers that?
Yeah.
Good. We're going to go back to the front side again. You're going to take it over the side. So you're going to have both feet to the side of the ball. You're going to lift up and then bring it down. Up and bring it down. You're going to have to really pull through your abs to make this happen. And that's why as our abs start deconditioning, we start falling a whole lot more because we can't do movements from the hip. Keep breathing. Both legs stay straight. Don't go around the ball, go over the top of the ball as hard as it may be. What number is that? Okay, switch sides. You're gonna go off to the side of the ball. Abs are nice and tight, both legs are straight. You're gonna take it over the top, and then you're gonna bring it back. Over the top, whoops, bring it back. Yes, it's hard for everyone, including me, because that's how little we work this, but this is why we have to work this. Notice what your body has to do. You have to engage your abs, you have to use that glute medius muscle. Don't go around the ball, go over the top of the ball as hard as this may be. Oh. Remember.
10.
Okay, good job everyone. Didn't think a little ball would be that hard. Now, we're gonna get our blocks. You're gonna use both blocks, and that'll, you know, my blocks are about 4 inches. I think those are 4 inches. We're gonna stack them. That makes it 8 inches. You got to be able to do that because your average step is, I think it's 8 inches. Yep. So we have to be able to go 10.5 inches over that. We have to create clearance so we don't break our toes or fall on our face. So you're going to put your right foot on the side of the blocks. You're going to keep both feet parallel. This one you do get to bend your knees. You're going to lift up. You're going to take it over, touch, and land. Abs are nice and tight. It's not hard, so I want you to focus on using your abs, firing up your quads, using the hip flexor to get that knee at a level that'll create safety. Because if you can't get it up 10.5 inches, you are probably going to fall on your face sooner or later because you're not clearing steps. That or you'll break your toes. So just by doing this activity, keeping in your abs, you're changing a lot of bad behaviors. Engaged. I knew that. We're gonna switch sides. I'm gonna just move over instead of trying to move the block. Okay, same thing. Your left foot's on the side of the block. You're gonna lift up. You're gonna clear the blocks. Put it down. Clear it going back too. The last thing that leaves the ground, whether you're pulling it forward or back, are your toes. So that means my toes point down. So in case I don't clear it, I can drag my toenails, which are very strong, across it, instead of ramming my toes into the step in which I break my toes. So we're learning good behaviors. Keep your abs engaged. I know this is easy, but really get that knee up. It's all about getting this knee up. Good. I knew it. Okay. You're going to put your foot on top of the block. Abs are nice and tight. Blocks. Suck in your tummy. So you're feeling what it feels like to have that 8 inches underneath you. Abs are nice and tight. You're going to first do your squat. Feel what it feels like to have your knee move and your hip deepen into flexion. So we know we can do it. Keep your abs engaged.
Make sure your right knee is externally rotated.
Suck in your tummy. And now, tap. Stay low. Abs are nice and tight. We're going to try this with no hands. Stay low. Butts out. You do get to stick out your right butt cheek. Abs are nice and tight. You're going to lift and lower. Suck in that tummy. You should feel your quad. You should feel your butt. Now feel your hip, knee, ankle, or any of the bones of your feet. We're not working joints. We're working muscles. Good. Switch sides. Okay, you're on your high heel, abs nice and tight. We're going to do our squat again. Deepening flexion of the hip, flexion of the knee. Sucking in our tummies, holding on our core. Keep breathing. Okay, we're gonna stay low. Both knees are bent. Your butt's sticking out, especially that left butt cheek. Carry tons of weight. You're now just gonna lift up, lower down. Hip flexion, so keep your abs engaged. Hold your balance. Shoulder blades are down and back. No falling off balance. Stay low. You can add the arms. It's just fun. Okay, good. We're gonna switch back. We're gonna drop down to one block. Block goes under the ball of your left foot. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. We're going to go into that squat position once again. And here we go. You're going to bring your knees to your chest, back down. Remember, your toes are the last thing to come off the ground. Abs are nice and tight. We're playing with balance. This is the worst case scenario. You're hiking and you step on a rock and your heel drops down. You want to continue to be able to go forward and not fall on your face. Abs. Okay, switch sides. Told you this stuff was easy. Bending both knees, abs are nice and tight. You're sucking your tummy. Same thing. Remember, your toes are last thing to leave the ground. Lower, Amy. There you go. Bring that knee up. So what the cheat is, and I see people climbing upstairs doing this, they can't get that last little bit, so they lift up their heel. Don't want you to do that. Okay. All right. We're gonna go back. There's several options on this. If you are not so flexible, you're gonna put it at 1 block height. If you want to try it at another level, you can go 2 block height. If you want, you can put one on the side, that's 3 block heights up. You can even put it on the end. Or if you really, really want to try it, you can put it end on end. Which Mario is gonna do? End on end.
End on end. Alright.
Or if you're super flexible, which I'm really not, but I'm gonna do it just for demonstration reasons. We're gonna put our leg on the block, even though it looks like a side block. So you can put it on the blocks. You can put it on the roller. You can put on the blocks at varying heights. Abs are nice and tight. You're gonna suck in your tummy. You're gonna do sit-ups. So what's really, so make over the top of your foot. You're in a side kick on the side. Hands go and stick them up. You're gonna lean over. Just lean. 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 Sucking your tummy. You're using your obliques. Smiles are up. Knees over the top of your foot. Your quad is on this leg. You're stabilizing. Your core is on, so nothing bad. Your foot's in a side kick. So look at my position of my foot. This is not this. It's on the side. Side kick, Annie. Lay your foot on its side.
Turn your leg into
Yeah, so see how my foot is laying down? There you go. That's what you should be doing. Now, from this position, you're just going to lift up and lower back down. Lift up, lower back down. Lift up, down. Lift up, lower back down. What number is that?
7,
Ooh, lost it. I'll keep going.
9, 10.
Okay, let's switch sides. Woo, got windy suddenly. Let Maria go do her thing. She thinks it's hot. I think it's cold. Okay. You're gonna put your foot on top of the blocks or the roller. Either way, you're gonna lay that foot down. Down. You're gonna make sure your knees over the top of your foot. Your abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. Okay, hands going to stick them up. You're gonna lean over to this direction, to the right. Hold your balance. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll wait for Mario to catch up. Okay, now you're gonna lift that leg up off the roller and then back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. We switch back again. So your leg goes on the roller. It's gonna go sideways once again. Your knees over top of your foot. Your abs are nice and tight. So we were leaning into it before. Now you're gonna try to face your chest towards your foot. Abs are nice and tight. Keep that foot laying down, and then you're gonna go towards your foot with your chest. Abs are nice and tight. These are stood up. But this is also teaching you mechanics to get your leg to clear objects so you don't get injured. This is at an extreme, yes it is, but you are still gonna work on it.
Okay.
Okay. You're gonna try to lift your leg facing your foot this time. Woo! 2, 3, 4, the curtain's gotta blow on me. 5, 6, 7, abs. 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. Oops. Okay. All right, legs out to the side, the abs are nice and tight. You're sucking your tummy, lay that leg down, and then you're gonna rotate towards your foot. You're gonna pull yourself closer, abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. Keep breathing, keep working those abs. So we have the varying heights. You can do it on your blocks, you can do it on the roller. But the goal is eventually we have to understand the heights that we can move our body in. Okay, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, out, 5. Watch your alignment. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, good job. Feet come back down to the ground. Your abs are nice and tight. We're gonna hip circle it. Oh, you should feel your hips. Your abs are engaged. You're sucking in your tummy. Opposite direction. Ooh, the garbage man is here taking the garbage. I forgot to take it out this morning, so I had to run it across the street to the neighbor's end of the yard, or the street. Okay, good. So your butt should be worked. So you're gonna take your left leg back behind you, your right leg's bent, your right knee is over top of your foot. Let's get set up. You're gonna put your hand on your knee. Your abs are nice and tight. We're gonna do our tummy work. Suck in your tummy and release. Suck it in, release. Change the shape of your abdomen. Because if you don't change the shape of your abdomen, it's never gonna change shape. Keep breathing. Okay, keep those abs engaged. Sucking in your tummy, we're gonna do elbow to knee. So you're gonna bring your elbow to your knee. Keep breathing, keep pushing your left thigh back. Keep bending that front knee, hold your balance. Keep the core on, time under tension. Prevents us from putting it into our low back or our knee. Should be in your quad or your butt. You're stabilizing with your abs in your lap. Suck in that tummy. You're keeping that upper ring on, so it's almost like you're paddling. Okay, good. Let's switch sides. So your hands on your knee, your abs are engaged, you're sucking in your tummy. We're gonna do our sit-ups. Suck it in, release. Suck it in, release. Time under tension. You feel this in no joints, all in muscles. Keep breathing. Okay, here we go. You're gonna take your right elbow to your left knee. Tight. Notice if one side's easier than the other. You're keeping that ring on. It's like, I'm holding a stick. Or a paddle. And I'm paddling. We don't want your extremities to work. We want our core to work. Your target muscles are your quad and your butt. You're stabilizing with your abs and your lats. No pressure in your low back. Your low back is a whole bunch of joints. You don't want to work joints. You want to work muscles. Good. Switch sides. Okay, you're gonna put your block down back behind you. Your right foot goes forward, your left foot is back. You have enough space? Okay, your foot's gonna be just on the inside of that block. Your front knee is bent, abs are nice and tight, you're sucking your tongue. You're gonna lift up and you're gonna move it across. So we're calibrating what we cannot see, is what's behind us. You're just barely clearing that block. Abs are nice and tight. Watch the alignment of this front knee. Abs are engaged. I know this is easy, but we want you to work hard. Close your mouth, smile up, breathe through your nose. What number is that? Okay, now you're gonna put your toes on that block. So so you know where it is. The abs are nice and tight. You're gonna lift and lower, always putting it on the same point on the block. Your head doesn't move. Uh-oh. Let me just do this real quick. Why is my... What is it?
9.
Okay. Gonna switch sides. Your left leg is forward, your right leg is back. Almost lost you guys. Did not see my computer was unplugged. Suck in your tummy. And here we go. Lift across midline and back, barely clearing this block. This is getting used to calibrating a known height behind you without being able to see it. We don't see what's behind us. So we have to have a good sense of what's going on behind us, and unless we practice, we get into some really bad habits. Your head doesn't move. I don't want to see any head movement. Keep breathing. Don't bump your toe against the block, but don't overly clear it. So don't clear it all the way out to here. We just need it to be right here, then right here.
10.
Okay, put your foot on top of the block. Abs are nice and tight. You're gonna lift and lower your leg. Your head's not moving. Watch the alignment of your knee.
I'm caught inside a loop where I can get to your heart, get to your heart. Ooh, you're letting your fears take hold.
Smiles are up. Okay, we're gonna switch sides again. Okay, you're gonna go in that position. Your foot's on top of the block, so you know where it is. Knees over top of your foot, abs are nice and tight. You're gonna lift and then bend your leg and then back down on the block. Keep breathing. You feel like Mercury running across the universe. So work your hamstring and your butt, but you're gonna keep your abs engaged, your lats on. Remember, always put your toes back on the block so you know you're staying in consistent location of your switch side. Okay, foot's on the block, so you're always going to return home. That's home. Abs are nice and tight. Knees over top of your foot, and you're going to bend and straighten. Oops. Lift, bend, and straighten. This is a running stride. You can add your arm if you want. But look at how Mario's leg looks like. This looks like a good running stroke of the leg. And unless you practice it, it starts shortening, and then our run looks really weird, and then we say we cannot run. And it's just, you're out of practice, you're not out of run.
10.
Okay, good. You should feel your booty by now, but we've only done a little booty work, so it should be a little bit sore. I have to straighten out my mat. Oh, that didn't help. There we go. Okay, roller's gonna go out in front of you. We're gonna practice our squats. So get your feet parallel. You can get it closer to hips width apart, or maps width apart. And you're gonna squat down and come back down. You can start out going shallow and slowly get deeper. That's totally fine. You don't have to go deep right away. Keep your chest up, your lats are on, your abs are on, suck in that tummy. Don't let your tummy hang out just because you're doing a squat. You're not having a baby, you're squatting. Smiles are up. Uh-oh, everyone's frozen. Keep breathing.
9. 10.
Good job, everyone. All right. You're gonna take your roller off the side, you're gonna put your hands and stick them up, you're gonna lower down to the lowest point. Abs are nice and tight, and you're gonna do baby squats. So this is like a happy baby squat. Hold your balance, keep your heels down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hands to the ground, you're gonna come to your knees. Woohoo! Okay, we're gonna stretch out the quads just by sitting on your quads. Or sitting on your heels. I'm like, oh, okay. Suck in your tummy. Just open up those quad muscles. You're gonna put your hands back on the ground. we're going to work range of motion in flexion. You're just going to put your foot on the outside of your hands, keep the palms of your hands down, and then back. Alternating sides. Keep your palms down. This will help you in the process of getting up off the floor. It'll also work your hip flexors. Keep your abs engaged. Suck in your tummy. Don't blow it out, or you're never going to get off the floor. Look how beautifully Maria's doing it.
10.
Okay, and rest. If you have short arms like me, you can use your blocks. We're gonna stretch. We're gonna lean back, we're gonna open up those quads. Shoulder blades go down and back. And then you're gonna suck in your tummy and release. Suck it in, you're not using any blocks? Suck it in, release. Suck it in, release. Suck it in, release. What number?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You guys can't see, but Annie was signaling me to make sure we curl our toes under. So curl your toes under. Abs are nice and tight. Push your heels back. So if you feel excessive pressure in the metatarsal heads, those are the knuckles of your toes, push your heels back. We gotta make sure we stretch the right part of the body. Abs are nice and tight. We don't want to work joints, we want to work muscles. So if you feel it in those toes, push those heels back until you feel stretch in the muscle. We're doing sit-ups again. Suck in the tummy, release. For a cold morning, it suddenly got hot and muggy.
8, 9, 10.
Okay, you're gonna point your toes again. Oh, okay, Annie, you wanna lean back further. Okay, so your toes are pointed, you're gonna lift your knees up off the ground. Chest goes up, you're gonna do sit-ups. Suck it in, suck it in, suck it in. Remember, your knees are off the ground. We're stretching out the structures of the anterior portion of your foot. Suck it in, suck it in, suck it in, suck it in.
10.
All right. Curl your toes back under again. Second round of this, just because it's good for you. Push your heels back. Don't feel this in your toes. Don't feel this in any joint. It should be in muscles. Suck in your tummy, sit-ups. Keep breathing. Okay. Put one block down in front of your left knee. Right foot goes forward. We're just gonna go side to side. Keep your core on. If you keep your core on, your head stays over the top of the block. If your core comes off, you start moving your head all over the place like you're off balance. Keep breathing. Suck in that tummy. Okay. We're gonna stretch forward to open up that rectus. Stretch, go side to side. Okay, keep breathing. Abs are nice and tight. Okay, we're gonna come back. You're over the top of your hip. Your toes are off the ground. So we're talking about your left toes are off the ground. This is a strength move. You can use a roller for a little bit of support, but the goal is to get up off the ground without using your toes pushing off on your left foot. Abs are nice and tight. Oh dear. Very light contact on the roller if you're gonna use it. Soft landing on the bottom. Soft landing. 5, right? Is that 5? We switch sides. That's good.
Oh.
Okay. Switch sides. Abs are nice and tight, hip side to side. So we just found out how one leg strength is on you. And if you were having troubles falling all over the place, you have to practice.
10.
Okay, hips forward, side to side. Once again, we're stretching out the rectus femoris. Abs are engaged. Don't move your head around.
10.
Okay, here we try again. Light contact. Point your toes. You're not pushing off with your right leg. Left leg lift up and then slowly back down. Notice if one side was definitely easier than the other. What number is that?
4.
Good job, everyone. Okay. Switch sides. Because we're going to do it again to get the other 5. Okay, set up. Make sure you know what you're about to do and all the muscles are on, abs are on. You're pointing your left toes. You're going to come up in the stance. Abs are nice and tight. And then back down gently. Whew. Don't push me! Mario pushed me.
Stay in your space.
What number is that?
4.
Don't push off with that left leg. Switch sides.
You can go down.
I'll get it. Here, down. Abs are nice and tight. Sucking in your tummy. You have to be able to do this, otherwise you're going to overuse your neck and you're going to start abusing your knees. Sucking your tummy. Here we go. Oh. Point those toes. You're not using them. And then you're going to lift up. Woo. And back down. Push up. Notice that one side's far better than the other side. Is this 5?
5.
Okay, good. Stay standing. Down, fine. Okay, now standing. Switch to the block side. We're doing all the things that we don't want to do. You're going to put your knee down. Abs are nice and tight. Your toes are now curled under. We're going to put our fingers up and show what 1 inch looks like. This is 1 inch. That's all. You're going to take your left knee off the block. Hold it there. We're going to hold it for 5 seconds. Starting when I get everything set up. Your abs are engaged, your lats are on, your quads are on, knees over top of your foot. For 5, 4, abs, 3, 2, stay. 1 inch, 1 inch, 80, 2, 1. Switch sides. Okay, we're gonna do it on this side. We're gonna visualize 1 inch. 1 inch, not 1 foot, but 1 inch. Abs are nice and tight. You're curling your toes under.
More is better.
No, not in this case. 1 inch. We're gonna lift up 1 inch. Turn on your abs, turn on your lats. Make sure your knees over the top of your foot. Abs. You're lifting up 1 inch. 4, 5, 4. Don't throw any. 3, 4, 2, and 1. Good. You should feel your quads now. Okay. Switch sides. So we're gonna do knees side by side. We're gonna do mini Kung Fu theater. Abs are nice and tight. You're gonna take your leg out to the side. You're gonna lift it up. You're gonna balance. You're gonna do your side kick. You're gonna bring it back down. This should be super easy because you don't have to lift up the weight of your leg. What number we have?
3.
Okay, keep that leg up in the air. We're just gonna do 3 of these. Straighten your leg. And back. Abs. Straighten your leg. And back. That's 3. Switch sides. Oh, such easy work today. I am most kind and generous. Plus Mario said I should be kind and generous today. Knees are side by side. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. You're gonna take that leg up, 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 and out to the side, and then back down. Keep breathing. Keep your core on. Abs are on. Especially that transverse abdominis. It loves to hang out. Don't let it hang out. Okay, keep that leg up there. We're gonna only do 3. We're gonna extend. 1, 2,
3.
3. Good job. Switch sides. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. This one will be super easy. So in fact, we're gonna add a block. And you're gonna put it on its side like this. No, let's put it on its side like that. This one's super easy, but we want you to get it from your core. So you're gonna do it across midline. You're gonna do your step. This is so you guys get out of the habit of falling over or miscalculating steps. We're recalibrating the brain to known heights. Abs.
Yeah.
Okay, good. You're gonna put this block off to the side. Okay, this is important. We're gonna go over the top of the block. We're not gonna go around the block. You may want your roller in your left hand. Just a little easier. Don't overuse the roller. It's just there for minimal balance. You're gonna take your foot over the block, take it back behind you, and bring it back forward. You're learning to lift up this knee. Abs are engaged.
I'm hitting the wall.
Oh, yeah, that's always. The important part is getting your knee over the top of the block, and that your foot goes over the top of the block, it doesn't go around the block. Whoops. It's the steeplechase. You get deducted points for kicking over the blocks. How many is that?
9. Last one.
Sure, I'm gonna review these. See, this is actually 10. Switch sides.
You counting.
No. I'll get it wrong and everyone yells at me. Abs are nice and tight, chest is up. You can have your roller off to your left. Okay, this is about getting your knee up. So lift up from your abs. Your abs are making this happen. Across midline. See what it's like to do work across midline. We get out of that habit, and things really go wrong when we get out of this habit. You have to cross midline. Keep your abs engaged. Good. Now you're going to take the block, you put it to the side, you're going to switch to roller side. Foot's out in front. Oops, ready to move. Here we go. Abs are nice and tight. You're going to take your foot over the top of the block, back behind you. Make sure to lift that knee up. Keep breathing. Over the top of block, don't go around the block. You don't want that repetition. Abs are nice and tight. Keep breathing. Good job, everyone. Good, come into kneeling. Whew. Since we have 2 blocks handy, or if you only, no, let's just do 1 block. Block and a ball. You're gonna sit on top of the block, on top of the ball. As we do our pelvic floor work. Ball's midway between your pubic bone and your tailbone. Bring your knees closer together. Make sure your head is over top of the ball. As we tighten up first chakra, squeeze the ball. Second chakra, draw your abs in. Close that third chakra, and we're going to practice sucking in our tummy and releasing. And pelvic floor, rib cage, second chakra, all are in motion. By doing so, we're straightening the pelvic floor. So I want you to squeeze that ball to a peak. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. We're going to do some uppercuts now. You're going to do an uppercut across your body. You're going to twist your whole body to put that fist in front of your face, and then we're going to twist your body. put the other hand in front of your face. Just go cross bodies, contralateral movement, keeping your pelvic floor on. Keep your abs engaged. We're not working the arms with weights because we just worked your arms in the first half of class. Stop laughing.
You can ask him the true reason why when I
Because my arms are too sore because Kai and Maria made me work out against my will. My arms are sore. We represent the Lollipop Guild. The Lollipop Guild. Abs. Suck in that tummy. Okay, arms are to your side. You're going to do a slight twisting motion. Keep your head up. Your head doesn't move, but you're twisting your torso. You should feel your lats working. You should feel your abs working. Keep your pelvic floor on. Arms up to your sides. Elbows are bent. It's like you're sliding your hands on top of a really slick, smooth countertop, and you're having fun doing this.
You said hello and I lost my control in just one tiny second.
Okay, go ahead, rest.
You do
You're gonna take your arm, go palms up. We're gonna work the ring work again. You're gonna push down. So this hand's trying to go up, this one's going down. You're gonna do a contra movement. Abs are nice and tight, you're sucking in your tummy. Hold this stable as you twist side to side. Dynamic stabilization. Keep your abs engaged. Push down, lift up. Okay, then we're gonna switch it over. This one's trying to pull up, this one's trying to push down. We have a negative reaction because they're opposing with such ferocity, nothing's happening. But really activate. Sucking your tummy. Good. This one you're gonna put your hands in a fist back behind you against your back. And you're gonna try to pull your hands through. Like they're gonna come through your body. But your body's resisting it, your abs go on, abs are nice and tight, you're sucking your tummy. It's really you're pulling your hands forward, but you can't because your body's in the way and you're gonna add a twist. Keep pulling it into your body. Chest up. Don't move your head. Suck in that tummy. Okay, good. Now you're gonna put your hands on the front side. You could use fists or hands, it doesn't matter. It's like you're trying to push your tummy all the way to the wall behind you. Chest is up, abs are nice and tight. Keep your lats on and twist. You should feel your abs working underneath your hands that are pushing into your abdomen because they're resisting us. Okay, good. Now we're gonna do a hatchet move. You're gonna hatchet down. This hand's gonna catch it. Abs are nice and tight. You should feel that opposition force as this arm going down, this one pulling back, and you're gonna rotate your torso. Keep your pelvic floor on, keep your abs engaged.
try to relax your neck.
Okay. Same thing on this side. You're gonna hatchet down. This hand's gonna pull back. It's like half your body is possessed. Go twist. Like somebody wants to hit somebody and you're trying to get the other half of your body to do the right thing. Abs are nice and tight. Abs are engaged. Your triceps are working now. Okay, good. Shake it out. All right, come off the ball. Since we can feel our pelvic floors, this should be super easy. You're gonna go in a plank position. There are three actually. You can go on your toes, you can drop your knees down, or you could be on your elbows. Either way, whatever is the best for you. And you're gonna hold in this plank position. You're gonna keep your abs on, and now that you can feel your pelvic floor and you have the upper rings, we're gonna just hold. Suck in your tummy, navel to your spine. When I do this, Maria has all sorts of things to say. Go ahead and say them.
You're fine.
Suck that navel to your spine. And good. Child's pose. Oh. Don't think I've gotten soft on child's pose. I still think it's a useless position. but sometimes it's fun to assess your flexibility. Okay, go ahead and sit back up. You're gonna put the ball in the small of your back.
What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep
Hands go back behind you.
lights a spark. You already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers.
Okay, we're gonna do sit-ups from here. You're gonna activate your pelvic floor, since you know how that feels like. You're gonna draw your rib cage closed. Now you're gonna suck in second chakra, and then release. Suck it in, release, suck it in. Very simple move. You're just sucking in your tummy, releasing, tightening your abs. Trying to activate your abs on the inside instead of on the surface. Keep breathing. Smiles are up.
19, 20.
Okay, staying in this position, you're now gonna grab your knees. Same thing, suck in your tummy, release. Suck it in, release. That's it. Change the shape of your abdomen. Nothing in the human body has a single function, so as you're doing this, you're lifting up your internal organs, you're lifting and undulating your intestines. You say something?
19, 20.
Okay, now you're gonna take your hands up into the air, you're gonna make fists, and we're gonna punch to the right and to the left, never bending your arms. This is a core punch. This is a Bruce Lee punch. Punching with your arm, you're punching with your core. Much more powerful. Suck in that tummy each time you punch. Abs are nice and tight. Okay, rest those arms back behind you. And you're gonna suck in that tummy once again. Change the shape of your abdomen. We're just getting in the habit of using the abdomen. Okay, then we're gonna come up on top of the ball. Don't look at me that way.
What?
Smiles are up. Your feet come up off the ground. We're gonna do some skiing. You're gonna touch to the left, touch to the right. You're using your core to make this happen. Don't push your toes off the ground, so don't launch your feet. Use your core. Twist, twist, twist. So really get up onto your hip on one side, and then get up on your hip on the other side. This will really teach you to use your core. Plus, it's just fun. You can roll around on someone's head you don't like. I win, I'm rolling my butt on your head. What's that?
20.
Oh, 20, I need that. Abs are nice and tight. Keep the ball underneath your hip, suck in your tummy. You're gonna lift your leg up using only your abs. I know this is easy, but we want you to use your abs. Suck in your tummy. Chest up.
If you want to challenge yourself, both feet up and then alternate.
Oh, let's go for the challenge. So we're doing this little like trail, and it says easy route, and it says difficult. And I go, Mario, look, there's an easy route. Let's go. And she's all, yeah, on the long route, the long, difficult, uphill, but dangerous route. That's Mario. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. Okay. Now you're gonna extend your legs out, and back, out. And back. If you're having trouble, you can keep one foot down and do it. Suck in that tummy. At no point, abs let go. Good job. Ball goes in the small of your back. Legs go straight. Abs are nice and tight. We're gonna do sit-ups from here. You're gonna suck in your tummy and release. Suck it in, release. Keep breathing. Smiles are up. Okay, arms up. Bruce Lee punches to left and to the right. Suck in that tummy. Suck it in. Suck it in. Make sure it comes in, doesn't hang out, or it will start inviting friends like thighs and butt to hang out with the abs, and that's not a pretty sight. Smiles are up.
18, 19, 20.
Okay, hands back behind you. So I was watching this video on Instagram. Too bad I didn't save it. It's of this a woman. She's actually fairly attractive, and they put her in a G-force centrifuge, and you watch the gravity on her face, and it immediately starts aging her face, so you know what she'd look like if she was 80 years old, because it pulls all her skin down, and then as the centrifuge starts slowing down, her face starts restoring and she looks young again. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Okay, you're gonna lay across the ball, and you're just gonna rock side to side. But it's amazing to see what you would look like when you're 80 years old.
Hopefully, vision will be gone by now.
You're gonna look beautiful and you know it. Oh. Okay, bend your knees. You're gonna put the ball underneath your sacrum. You're gonna bend your knees, lift your heels up off the ground. Abs are nice and tight. You're gonna lift and lower. Just touch, 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 touch. And as it gets easier, you can keep both feet off the ground and touch, 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 touch. Abs are engaged. Don't let your abs go. Your navel's going to your spine as your first, second, third chakras stay on. Okay, legs go up. Toes point towards your nose. Let the blood drain out of your legs. Okay, abs are on, lats are on. We're gonna go for a little walk. Bring your heel to your butt. This is non-weight bearing exercise through your knees, so your knees should not hurt. If they hurt, you have to figure out what you need to stabilize or change the position of in order for it to be pain-free. There should be no distress in your knees. We're non-weight bearing. Okay, we're gonna take it up to a jog. And then we're gonna take it to a trot. Abs are nice and tight. And then we're all gonna pretend we're going and go really fast. Fast, 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 fast. Abs are nice and tight. Don't let anything fall apart. Don't let your neck work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why are you trying to pass me? And then legs come to the ground. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. Toes are pointing up. We're going for a walk from here. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Pretend there's a glass of champagne on your stomach that you don't want to spill, so your abdomen's not moving, so that means you have to stabilize with your core. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Keep sucking it in. Keep breathing. And okay, roll off the ball, lay flat back against the ground, see what the ground feels like. You've been through a lot of work, you've done a lot of stuff, so you should feel different. You should feel more stabilized because we use the proper function of the upper and lower extremities, so things should feel like it came together. Okay? Now lay on your roller lengthwise, butt at one end, head at the other end. Feet are parallel, knees are bent, knees are over the tops of your feet. Suck in that tummy. Feel what it feels like to breathe. Activate pelvic floor, close up third chakra, your upper rib cage, and then breathe and draw in your navel to your spine. Then inhale, and then exhale. Fire up your lats. Keep your breathing going. Gently roll off your roller. No, stay on your roller. I'm gonna roll off my roller onto my back and bring you guys home. Keep breathing. Feel what it feels like to balance on top of the roller. Feel what it feels like because of everything you've done. You've reconnected to your hips, you're stabilizing your shoulders, you've learned to move through your core again. And what it should do is help you find your center or center point or your still point in your body And then we're going to add your breath. See if you can breathe without disturbing that center point or still point. Keep your chest up. Feel what it feels like to breathe and move your organs around. Feel what it feels like to be in your center. Because if you can be in your center, you are being authentic. If you can stay in your center as you interact with people and situations, you're being even more authentic. Because at the end of the day, we are non-physical that has become physical in this form that we're at. And with the rightness of time, we'll go back to being non-physical. So, we really want to enjoy this physical time and getting the support we need from the non-physical. To do that, you have to find your center. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for all you give and all that you are willing to do in your openness. Thank you for being a part of our lives. We love you very much. Thank you and namaste.
Namaste.